I know. You've written 1,000 group by statements, so this is not another introduction to how to write group bys. If you need an introduction to group bys, I hopefully don't have to explain it to you, otherwise there are plenty of videos out there that you can use. If you, however, stay, you will see some hacks, tricks, syntax sugar, or however you want to call it, to make your group by statements more efficient and ideally less hassle-some, troublesome to do in your daily workflow. So follow me into the code so that we can dive deeper. So at first we basically select 3 columns and do a group by on a simple arbitrary table that's called orders granular. What you can see is that this is most likely the cleanest version because you also write explicitly what it's in the group by. However, this can become quite tiresome if you want to, for example, exchange the column, add a column, you have to always add it twice. The next part is already much nicer. You can call this syntax sugar, and it works with a lot of databases. It works Postgres, works BigQuery, works with a lot of flavors. Like if you have one that doesn't work, then you probably should change the database. But but in general, here you have the problem. You can write select 1, 2, 3 for the columns. So meaning position 1 is reporting date, position 2 is platform, position 3 is trial. This is quite nice because you don't have to repeat the same things and you can just write 1, 2, 3. It's quite nice. However, if you, for example, now shift the aggregation to a different position, then you also have to change the position. So it's a nice solution and works with many databases, but not necessarily the greatest. So that's why we go to number 3. Before we come to the final form, please, if you are interested in more data analytics and data engineering content, please give me a like and subscribe to the channel. Anyways, so now the final form. You can see that we can just exchange everything against a group by all. And group by all means in the end that groups by everything that's not an aggregation. What a surprise. That this is not available for every other database. Because now I can exchange the columns, right? I can change this to a different column. I can change whatever. I can add columns if I like. I can remove columns if I like. All I need to do is nothing because I have group by all. So that's super cool. Like I'm using this on a daily basis nowadays. It's a bit, of course, like it has a downside in terms of basically you don't necessarily see everything that's being done. So meaning like the first version where we write down everything piece by piece. It's kind of like a very obvious part. But nevertheless, this is so much more nicer. And if you write a lot of group bys, you will definitely benefit from doing this. Okay, so that's definitely one of the nicest features that BigQuery has to offer. But BigQuery has a lot of other advanced concepts that you can cover with like additional videos that I have here. They're a bit older, but they're still good. And if you like the content, like I said, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon.